Now, Maxwell House takes pleasure in presenting a special air preview of MGM's thrilling new picture, Stablemates, and bringing to you its stars. Here they are, Wallace Beery and Mickey Rooney.
The story of Stablemates centers around three major characters. Doc Terry, an ex-vet, a fugitive from justice, who is now reduced to the lowest level a man who follows the horses can reach. Doc Terry is played by Wallace Beery. Then there is Mickey, a derelict stable boy who watches over a horse named Lady Q, whom he loves as any boy might love a good dog. Mickey is played by Mickey Rooney. Then there's a racehorse, Lady Q herself, a beautiful-looking animal who for some unknown reason stops running before the race is over. She should win races, but hasn't, and has cost her owner a great deal of money. The scene, Hollywood Park Racetrack. Lady Q has pulled up last in another race. Her owner, Mickey's boss, is about to get rid of the horse when Mickey comes on the scene.
Oh, Mickey, I won't need you anymore.
You won't need me.
Sorry. Come on. Well, Jones, take the horse.
Hey, wait, Mr. Gale. She couldn't get along without me.
She'll get along where she's going. She won't need a swipe in the boneyard.
Hey, what is this? You ain't going to shoot that horse, are you?
That's just what I am going to do.
You can't do that, Mr. Gale. Why, that's murder. It's worse than killing a person, almost. She's just an animal. She ain't responsible. She never wanted to do nothing to you. Wait a minute. Look, you owe me 6 weeks' salary. That's $30. Give her to me and we'll call it square.
All right, take her. But don't let me see either of you again. You're jinxes, both of you. I'm through.
A homeless boy and a discarded horse wander back to the stable to find Doc Terry, played by Wallace Beery, who kicked Mickey out of his own bunk the night before to sleep in the stable himself. This morning, Doc took $1 out of the sleeping Mickey's pocket, betted against Lady Q on the race, and won. Doc is cleaning up in preparation for hitting the road again as Mickey and the horse enter.
Well, I'm going to change my shirt, do a little celebrating, and then hit the road.
Hey, did you heist $1 out of my pocket this morning?
Was that yourn? Just as I was leaving, I sees it right there on the doorstep, that buck. From its position, I couldn't tell whether it was your dough starting to blow in or somebody else's dough starting to blow out. So, being undecided, I didn't,
Yeah, well, come on, give.
Well, say, if Gale had listened to me, he'd be in the money like me. If he comes around here asking for me, you tell him that I got other plans now.
Yeah, well, he won't be around. She ain't his horse anymore.
Who's stuck with her now?
She's mine.
Hey, I got a proposition for you.
Yeah?
If you give me half of what she earns, I'll fix her so she'll win a race.
I don't care if she races or not. Mr. Gale was going to shoot her. How could you fix her up?
Oh, give her a little shot of ginger juice in the leg and make her fast as lightning.
You mean dope her? You do a dirty thing like that to an animal? Go on and get your stuff and get out of here.
Okay. Have it your own way. I was only trying to help you. The only thing you can do with her now is to give her to the Salvation Army.
Yeah? Well, she's champion material if I know anything about horses.
Yeah, but she's sick.
How do you mean sick?
You heard of Skee-Ball, ain't you?
Well, who ain't heard of her? That great horse? Well, it holds an old all-time record for 1.25 miles.
Yeah, that's right. Well, the way I figured, she's got the same thing that he had.
What same thing?
Well, when Skee-Ball was a 2-year-old, he had a great big tumor, just as big as a marble, right under his left front hoof. Every time he put his leg down, it hurt him like I think it hurts her.
Then how'd he win all those stakes?
Well, there was a vet around just about that time, a young fella, as smart as a whip. Best vet in the country. Till he got in with a lot of gamblers and got in a lot of trouble.
Yeah? So what?
Well, this young vet, he operated on Skee-Ball. Pretty tough operation, too.
Did he do it?
Sure, he did it.
Well, where's that vet now?
He's dead. Well, thank you for your fine southern hospitality.
Say, look, think I'll trail along with you.
No, nothing doing. You can't go where I'm going. They don't sell to minors.
Well, I can drink sarsaparilla.
Even the sound of that makes me sick at my stomach.
So, becoming suspicious that Dr. Terry was trying to avoid talking, he followed the doc to the saloons and pool rooms. And there Doc encounters Mickey again.
That vet you was telling me about, you're him.
Oh, go on. Where did you get such an idea into your head?
Oh, you got a set of vet's tools.
That ain't true.
I seen them. I went through your bindle.
You know, going through a man's things illegal.
Well, let's say it was this way. It was on the doorstep starting to blow out or in. I forget which.
Well, I won them from a fella in a crap game. I'm saving them to Hawk sometimes when I think things is real bad.
Oh, that's baloney. They're yours.
Well, I'll go. I've been around horses. I've been following races all my life.
And you knew what was wrong with Lady Q the first time you seen her yesterday morning.
Oh, I was kidding you.
You knew she had a tumor under her hoof, just like Skee-Ball.
I was lying about Skee-Ball. He never had no tumor. He never had no nothing. I was only kidding you. Keep away from me. Go on and jump in that sarsaparilla and drown.
Say, thinking it over, I guess I ought to apologize for calling you a vet and saying those tools were yours.
Okay.
Yes, the reason was I thought because I got a lot of respect for vets. Being able to tell what's wrong with an animal is hard. When a man goes to a doctor, he sticks out his tongue and he says, I've got a ache here, got an ache there. It's easy to cure him, but an animal, you can't tell where it hurts. Positively, vets is greater than doctors.
You bet your pants they are.
That's what I'm going to be someday, a great vet. Does it take a lot of studying?
Yeah, it sure... How should I know?
Do it for me, will you, Doc? Operate on Lady Q, will you?
Oh, go on. Get out of my way.
I'll pay you. How much do you want to do it?
Oh, about $2,000.
All right, I'll get it. I'll steal it. I mean it, Doc.
Well, you better steal a lot more because my price has gone up. It's $5,000.
That operation probably wouldn't be worth 5 cents. I wouldn't let you do it even if you wanted to.
Well, that's okay with me.
An old gin-soaked has-been like you'd probably kill her if you got close enough to blow her breath on her. The best vet in the country, huh? Smart as a whip. That's supposed to be you. Boy, is that a laugh.
Say, I got a good mind.
You ain't got a mind. The only mind you got left is swimming around in alcohol. Look who thinks he can do an operation. Cutting within 1/1000th of an inch of a nerve. Ha! Oh, with those hands trembling like jelly? Oh, boy, you're killing me.
Killing you ain't a bad idea.
You couldn't operate a slot machine.
I could do that operation just as good now as I did 20 years ago.
You're too far gone. You've forgotten everything you knew. That's if you knew anything.
I ain't never forgotten a thing. I'll show you if I'm a has-been. I'll operate on that old cripple of yours. So that's the idea. You think you can get me mad enough to fix up your old horse? Well, it almost worked.
Oh, gee, Doc, why won't you help us?
Why should I? The horse don't mean anything to me, and you mean less.
But, Doc, you got a chance to do something great. She was good once. You can make her good again. Doc, it's like somebody's been a big shot. He's riding on top of the world, then he gets a bad break, and he goes down. Then comes along a good guy, like yourself, Doc, and gives this fella a helping hand and puts him back on his feet again. Gee, if you've ever had a tough break in your life, you might understand something about the break she's having now. Oh, if she didn't amount nothing, I wouldn't be begging you this way, but she's champion. Did you ever see anything more beautiful? And she'll do anything you want her to, no questions asked. Oh, that growth must be killing her with pain, just like you said. But you run her heart out for me if I ask her to. I guess that's what you call a thoroughbred. Only thoroughbreds got great hearts like that. And if we don't help her, we ain't got any at all. I'm not asking you for myself, Doc. You can even have her if you'll only...
Oh, shut up. Shut up, you. I'm going to the stables, you. You run over to that drugstore on the corner and get a lot of chloroform to knock her out with. Great big can of it and a lot of bandages.
Yes, sir.
I'll cure your horse. But I ain't forgotten the disrespectful way you talk to me. After I'm through, I'm going to give you the worst licking you ever had. I'm going to beat up on you so you'll remember it the rest of your life. Come on, get to going.